Ladies and gentlemen of the brave nation, the following bout is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the flyweight division. Introducing your first warrior, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist with a perfect professional record of 5 wins and 0 losses. He stands 165 centimeters tall and weighs 57.2 kilos, representing Almaty and fighting out of Kazakhstan, presenting Bagylan Zhakansha. Introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist with a professional record of 7 wins and just 1 loss. He stands 170 centimeters tall and weighs 56.8 kilos, representing Kax Fight Club and fighting out of Pakistan, presenting Ismail the Volcano Khan. Your referee in charge is Boyer Altajar.
Big thanks to our sponsor, Al-Azhar, the global jewelry partner for Brave Combat Federation. Again, big thanks to Al-Azhar, our global jewelry partner.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a huge fight and an incredibly dangerous fight for Khan, who's coming off the first loss of his career, taking on an undefeated Kazakh fighter. Some would call it bravery, some would call it a little bit dangerous. I'd call it both.
I'd call that 2 shots to the face so far for the fighter from Pakistan. But for him to win this, he might have landed a big shot right there.
Looking to land a big knee to the body, perhaps, in this position.
He wants to stay out of his opponent's grip. If his opponent gets his arms around him, gets double underhooks, and then links his hands together, it is going to be very hard to stay standing. He is mightily trying to stop that from coming by holding on to that wrist, but it typically doesn't last forever.
Like we talked about in the build-up, Zhakansha is a 2019 Roman Greco World Silver Medalist. Incredible achievement, and I heard you speaking about it in the build-up. That transition from Roman Greco wrestler to mixed martial artist is absolutely seamless for a lot of fighters.
Appears to be seamless right now for Bagylan Zhakansha. He's got reversed, but not for long. This is where Greco fighters excel. Beyond all else, controlling where on the mat you are. Nice elbow. Very impressive. Let go of the defensive wrist, through an elbow. Back on defense, looking for a frame on the head. He's got that, he's got it locked.
Oh.
It is near impossible to stay standing.
Huge trip, but Ismail not resting on his laurels whatsoever. Bouncing right back up, and needs to be wary of this trip takedown coming. Back take potential here.
Looking for a standing key lock.
Zhakansha just so powerful. It's something that we've seen become really prominent, really apparent in Brave Combat Federation. You get fighters from Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Uzbekistan, so well versed, so well rounded. Landing a couple of knees to the legs just to keep himself honest. Huge back suplex.
Beautiful back arch. And plinking away with the knees. Like to see a little bit harder shots coming from top.
Decides not to put a hook in. Seems to be happy just to control the body of Ismail right now.
May well be planning another ride on Kazakh Airways.
Watch out for the Kimura grip here coming in from Khan. Oh, gets dumped on his head. Ladies and gentlemen, that was not a spike to the head because Ismail was choosing to hold on to that Kimura grip.
It was, however, damage.
Correct.
Not to put too fine a point on it, but judges in mixed martial arts look for damage. Now we got damage going the other way. We got an arm facing backwards.
Bagylan is so tough, it's ridiculous. Zhakansha just able to tough this out. And I think he's free.
Yeah, that was a kind of a unique defense.
Just let it happen.
Ride it out, straighten your arm.
Now he's punishing Ismail for having the very temerity to try and submit the undefeated fighter.
Ismail getting swarmed hard, but still in this fight fully.
Watch out for the rear naked choke.
Got a face crank coming.
Let's see what the defense of Ismail is like. You alluded to it in the build-up. His 1 loss is by way of first round rear naked choke. If we've seen that, you can rest assured that Bagylan has seen that in the footage, doing his prep work.
Ismail striking from inside, back mount facing up. Quite a bit of time still left.
Trying to switch to a face bar here. This looks painful, but not fight ending. Interestingly, though, Bagylan has the feet crossed.
This is the third fight in our Pakistan versus the World Series. We saw Pakistan versus Egypt, Pakistan versus the Philippines, now Pakistan versus Kazakhstan.
I have seen fighters be submitted when they take the back and cross the ankles. It's very, very rare, and obviously guys who are more experienced won't tap to it, but hey, worth a try when you're in a dangerous position.
I think typically at this level, even if it causes injuries, fighters simply won't tap to it.
Right, I get it. I was wrong, Carrick. God. Beautiful work here just to control the back. Ismail Khan needs to ride out this storm and get himself to a second round. But definitely a warning shot from Zhakansha.
I'm hoping, Phil, that this extended period of time on the ground is a lesson for Ismail the Volcano Khan. He can't stay inside his opponent's grip. If he does, he won't win. He's got to stay on the outside, throw some big shots. We got a choke in place, and
that's the round over.
And the round is over.
Credit has to go to Ismail Khan for even accepting this fight in the first place. Coming back from a loss, fighting on a global promotion that is Brave Combat Federation in front of your people, your compatriots. We said it in the build-up, the pressure lies squarely upon this young man's shoulders, whereas Bagylan goes out with the freedom of a fighter who's able to express himself, who doesn't have the enormity of the occasion weighing heavy upon him.
The massage we're seeing here is to get the lactic acid out of the arms, Brave Nation. When you squeeze, when you try and choke somebody, if it doesn't work, it's tough on you. If it does work, they go to sleep, but if it doesn't, oh, your arms get heavy. And now hopefully we're going to get to see some of that great action from the outside, where the Pakistani fighter was in ascendance, and from the inside, where it was very much the opposite.
Big high amplitude takedowns. Was able to use them to progress his position, and this is where he worked to take the back. Heavy ground and pound. Didn't quite get the rear naked choke locked in at any stage, but showed just how dangerous he was.
Any question in your mind who won that round, Phil?
No, I got to go 10-9 to the Kazakh fighter.
Even I got to go 10-9 to the Kazakh fighter, even after you said the same thing.
We're proving that in a situation where India is versing Pakistan, that even you and I can get along, my friend. Second round, still very much all to play for here in a scintillating bout. Solid 1-2 from... Oh, he clipped him! But he kind of smothered his work there. He dived in when he could have just stepped off.
This is not where Ismail wants to be. There's going to be an underhook. He'll get reversed.
Oh, beautiful duck
nice
undo.
Duck. Got an over-under still. Pinch headlock. And it's over.
And that is such a dangerous takedown in MMA unless you are such a well-versed competitor. You leave yourself vulnerable to having your back taken if you don't hit it perfect.
If you're not world-class, fighters watching this, beginning fighters, green fighters, if you're not world-class in Greco, don't do it that way, but you're seeing a fighter who's world-class in Greco.
And again, just beautiful use of the whizzer here. Usually the whizzer's an advantage, or the underhook from Ismail Khan.
Ismail knows one direction, forward.
Oh, beautiful uppercut.
What a shot!
Now this is what he's doing so much better. Stepping off, not smothering his work. They rocked him a little. Everything that Khan throws is being greeted with crazy pops from the crowd.
Ooh, nice shot.
Timed that perfectly.
Great use of the head.
I'd like to see him continue with that separation. Finds himself pressed up against the cage. Gets off it. Oh!
Might be looking for a Darce. Little shorts being held there. They were let go.
That was naughty. Snap down from Khan. That's a beautiful knee.
He may wait for the hands to come up and throw it again.
Again, Bagylan is grabbing onto those shorts. That's twice.
Third time is not a charm.
Beautiful takedown from Khan.
Unbelievable turnaround.
No way.
Crowd is going insane here in Lahore.
Could this be the biggest win in the history of Pak MMA? It doesn't look too far away.
It is close.
Oh!
It is over.
Crazy.
Once again, legends are born here in Lahore. Ismail, the Volcano Khan, coming off a loss to a rear naked choke, wiped that one out with a rear naked choke of his own on a world-class Greco fighter. What a moment for Pakistan MMA. What a night for global MMA. What a card. To the fighter goes the glory. But in this sport, everybody respects their opponent. Ismail just went over, paid his respects to Zhakansha. Zhakansha still dejected. There's Brave Nation, there's no medical repercussions for getting a rear naked choke. This is just disappointment, and it is deep, deep disappointment. I thought the fight was over the other way via rear naked choke earlier, but I was wrong. Ismail, the Volcano Khan, made a liar out of me. And now, Phil, Irish Thunder Campbell, make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Bore Altijar, has called a halt to the action at 2 minutes and 32 seconds of the second round, declaring your winner via rear naked choke, Ismail the Volcano.